We like old adverts. Hello, every single one of you mind stickers, and welcome to We Like Old Adverts. I'm Joe. I'm joined by my little brother Conal and my pizza brother Jim for another episode. It's just going to be three that we've all recommended. I'm going to start us off today with an advert you might remember, but it's going to be the most nostalgic thing you can ever think of, unless you haven't seen it, when it isn't.
Well, they're kind of big and kind of round, with fluffy mallow and biscuit to be found under that chocolatey stuff. And they're kind of squidgy, really squatchy. You'll be sorry if you don't get enough. You have to eat one piece at a time, but they're so big nobody will mind. If there's a bigger bite, it can't be found. Wagon Wheels, kind of big and kind of nice.
Only
That is a mind sticker. Yeah, they're kind of nice.
I love that because it's like
brilliant.
It is in the era of irony, but it's not meant in an ironic way. They are legitimately just saying kind of big and kind of nice.
Well, it's refreshingly humble, but I think it's an overstatement at best. I'd never have a wagon wheel.
I like a wagon wheel. I wouldn't have one often, but if someone would offer me one, I'd go, oh, absolutely.
They were kind of squidgy and really squodgy. I cannot take that away from them. That is locked in. But they had like advent calendar chocolate on them, and they were big discs that give you a Chelsea smile. Nah, I'm not having them.
Are they?
There were two separate things. A wagon wheel's one thing, but a jammy wagon wheel. Now
they were better. Yeah. There was something to work for then. When you started one without the jamming, it's like, this is it. This is all I'm getting. There's no promised land here. I'm going on an Oregon trail to this jammy thing in the middle.
Yeah.
Something to work for. Is that how you judge food? Just like, I don't know what.
A
Scotch egg. Oh, yeah, there's the meat around.
Working towards the egg, yeah.
Is there a difference between squidgy and squodgy?
Oh, don't you know?
No.
I was hoping you could tell me, because I had a clue.
Well, you're the one who's doing all this work through your food. I figured you would have taken notes and done some research.
Well, the squidginess is from the marshmallow, Jim. The squodginess is from the biscuit base. There.
It was fair enough, because it was it was a squodgy biscuit, wasn't it?
It was.
It was a quite light biscuit.
Too squodgy. I like when the hoedown really kicks in. It really kicks in with the hoedown. The family burst out of the wagon. The cactuses are line dancing, which I love. And then the horses get involved. What a hootenanny.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
I love the animation on the whole thing is glorious.
It's Aardman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it? It looks like it.
They must have cleaned up through adverts without us even realising.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you do a Wallace and Gromit film every decade or whatever it is? It must take so long because he's busy doing adverts and nailing all of them.
But that coyote at the end when he's howling, that's like one of my all-time favourite coyotes. That he's up there with the best.
How does he compare to Johnny Cash playing a space coyote in The Simpsons? That's my favourite coyote.
Johnny Cash,
Wile E. Coyote.
Terrain that he shouldn't be really. He's not as good as the Aardman one.
Don't have to answer mine. You got to eat one piece at a time. Well, yeah. Who's eating a chocolate bar whole except for our Conal?
I'd eat it famously. I'd give it a good go.
Like a snake eating an egg.
The reason is you don't like crumbs, do you, Conal? So you just get all in there.
Crumbs are the worst, man. But a wagon wheel's quite good for its crumb distribution because of the marshmallow and jam. It kind of sticks crumbs to it. So you might get away with, it's so squodgy that you can...
But as Joe points out, you're going to give yourself a Chelsea smile trying to get that all in your face at once. But you seem you seem almost arrogantly like sure of yourself about that. We're going to have to get one and see if you can do that in this show at some point.
I don't know if I can, Jim. I'm not confident.
I'm just a regular guy.
I'll give it a go. I'm not shy.
You're the best.
Right, so we're going to make a little video, minute-long video of you trying to eat a wagon wheel whole.
Yeah.
And if they're talking nonsense by saying you've got to eat one piece at a time, not in Conal's book. I really empathised with the cactus that had no spines on his head. He's done the right thing and just shaved it all off. It looks great now. The thing is, he's the leader and funniest and most impressive one of his three mates.
Yeah.
Right.
front and centre, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh dear.
I like how they've made those cactuses so lovable, because when I tried dancing with my cactus at home, it's a completely different story.
Yeah.
Spines
like-
everywhere.
It does imply the cactuses have legs, which I think is great because they dance like. That's my favourite bit.
Yeah, I just like how friendly the coyote is as well. I don't know a lot of coyotes. I don't rank coyotes as Conal does either, but like I don't know that he'd be that smiling. It's just a lovely little world they've inhabited, and I have to say I think that is my favourite country song. I hate country music. So that's going right in at the top for me because I actually like it.
It's also amazing that this must be the first desert scene in our series that is not a hellscape.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is where people go to like die a horrible death and turn into a skeleton or whatever.
Yeah.
This place, I'd love to be there. I'd love to be there.
Friendly desert. You don't see that much, do you?
What's that? Sorry.
It's a friendly desert, and when else do you see that?
Never.
Never. We're going to move on now to one of Jim's choosing. It's a bizarre little advert from the 1980s. Jim, tell us more.
Yeah, it's you know what? I think I'd rather let it speak for itself because I loved this advert. I was so happy whenever it came on, and I'm sure those of you that remember it will probably feel the same about it, especially if you saw it as a kid. So let's check it out.
The Volvo 340, tested by dummies, driven by the intelligent.
I just love it. Do you remember it?
With that
I don't.
time and crash test dummies. Why were they so popular then?
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
this advert might have been what popularised it because I used to love this because effectively you get to see a car get smashed up. And when you're a little boy, you love seeing stuff smash up, don't you?
Yeah.
And the money shot is particularly good. It really crumples. And they do it from like 5 or 6 different angles as well to really get the most out of it. And to be honest, I don't know how they shot that. It's a genuinely very impressive stunt. How do you make the car? Presumably there's no one in that. Like, because
Stick a crash test dummy in it.
yeah, but how do you make it go? Like, how have they driven it out of that window?
You say what popularised the crash test dummies? It was. That's a joke for everyone over 33. You're welcome.
I had a few questions about it.
Yeah.
Why are they keeping a car upstairs?
Yeah, well, those boffins have built that car in there, haven't they?
Yeah.
Why?
There's been a nightmare there.
Did the crash test dummy? He comes to life, springs to life. He could just wait until the the crash test dummy comes alive, then does exactly what he would have done anyway.
Yeah, just
what I mean?
does more of his job.
Given the gift of sentience, do something amazing. Madam Two Swords, he'd have liked that.
You've got to remember though, Joe, and they do make this point about the dummy, and he's called a dummy. He is a proper thicko.
Oh yeah,
Like, he is an idiot. You can't leave him around anything because he'll just smash it up. It's just he's a moron. He's so dumb. They're all such thickos.
It's driven by the intelligent, though, Jim. It's driven
Yeah,
by
well, that one won't be there.
Sir, you're driving a Volvo.
He knows how to do the
said
gears,
that.
though. He knows how to do the gears, so he's not that thick,
enough.
is he?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you know, he's probably lucked out of that. We don't know how long there was between him getting in that car and it smashing out the window, do we? It could have been days.
Yeah. We all talk about like past prices and stuff. 6,825 quid starting from that's a lot. Even now, that's a starting price.
yeah, but by the look of it, I'd have felt ripped off, wouldn't you?
But yeah, tested by dummies, driven by saps. I mean, have you seen the state of that car?
Did you hear that, Volvo drivers?
We
Don't
will
need anything
advertise.
Sure, a sap.
We've slitted 2 of their ads now.
Yeah, I love it. And I still think I actually do have a hugely affectionate kind of leaning towards crash test dummies, just generally. I think that, but you're right. There were toys, weren't there, called Crash Test Dummies?
Yeah.
There were also quite famous American adverts featuring Crash Test Dummies, also just knocking about being complete idiots. And I just think there's something, even though they look quite scary in a weird horror film way, there's something quite lovable about them as well. And I can't quite put my finger on what that is.
Well, I'm glad I didn't see this as a kid, because that kind of Doctor Who horror where he springs into life would have really given me the willies. I didn't like things like that.
The music sounded a little bit like the Bond theme.
Yeah.
They were aping it.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
He's got no ears. Why do
Don't need them.
dummies not have ears? I know they don't need them, but they don't need fingers either, and they've got them.
But he needs the fingers to drive the car out the window, doesn't he? He's got no eyes. I mean, that's more of a problem.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Volvo from Jim, and our last one is going to be a familiar face to some. It's Conal's suggestion. I've never seen this advert before. Conal.
So if you watched wrestling in the late 80s, early 90s, you'll know exactly who this guy is, because he's Ace.
Yeah.
And the product, I don't know if you'll know really why this exists, but it does. So I found it. Let's watch it.
Think he's ready?
I think he'll crack this guy off. Humpty!
Okay, guys, keep him clean. It's gotta be a ring-a-ding-dong dandy. Nice. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. What a move. He's airborne. Humpty's famous 4-egg omelets. Choose from 7 feature combinations. They're excellent.
You know, Humpty, maybe we should be a tag team.
You're out of here.
I think that's actually Bret the Hitman Hart's real mum and dad, isn't it? I think the people in the audience are his parents.
Really?
That old lady and the really young man.
Sorry?
The old lady and the really young man.
Yeah, maybe not. All right, maybe that's his nan. I don't know.
What did she say? She says something like, I think he's going to something him off.
Yeah, crack him off, I think. She says. She does, yeah.
He'll crack this guy off.
I mean, I know that it's an egg pun. I get the connection, crack him off, but that's too close to the bone for me.
It's it's clearly it doesn't mean the same thing there, but come on. What is it for omelettes? Is it for pre-packaged omelettes?
I think it's a restaurant, isn't it? I think it's a.
Who knows?
I think it's a
Canadian
chain
restaurant, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got Bret Hart, and they're so excited they've forgotten to make the advert make any sense.
Yeah, because I actually showed this to Daisy, my girlfriend, before doing this show, and I showed her, and she watched it and went, "That just doesn't make any sense. There's no sense there. It doesn't mean anything."
It's not really a story, is there?
Yeah.
He's supposed to wrestle Humpty Dumpty, but instead he makes some eggs.
Yeah,
and then he throws an omelette on someone who might be his dad, and then they quit and become a tag team.
Maybe we should become a tag team. Maybe you shouldn't become a tag team, but I'm just saying, I think Humpty is going to hold you back. You're the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. You've got a fella in an egg outfit. Did you not learn anything from Jin the Anvil Neidhart? Come on, man.
Yeah, he was the excellence of execution.
Yeah,
that's where this has come from, isn't it? It's the excellence of execution.
Yeah.
Eggs are the most punnable thing on earth for some reason.
My favourite bit is when Bret gets alarmed because his opponent's coming, and you can see that he's alarmed because he turns into a police car. He goes, whoa, 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 like that. And it's interesting because I remember watching wrestling because he did that a lot.
I like that Bret Hart's dad, who's about the same age as him, says, do you think he's ready when he's about to start wrestling? It's a weird question to ask before any kind of sporting meeting.
And the obvious answer is, yeah. Did you not see him strut at the very beginning?
He's giving it some
amazing.
Yeah. Hitman. I used to love Bret Hart.
Yeah. I like all his his interviews now where he's quite a bitter man. he's got a lot to be angry about. He lost a lot of people close to him. Did you see the melange of random foodstuffs on that plate? There's an omelette, some salad, a pineapple, some capers, a cherry. Chuck a Pop-Tart on it for good measure. No one cares. Brilliant.
And that Eggman mascot thing is really not pulling his weight because the one defining quality of an egg is its shape. It's an egg shape. And what's he bringing? Not an egg shape.
It's true.
He's not anywhere near an egg shape. He's like a long, thin, scruffy
Long egg. Who wants a long egg?
Well, there we have it. You are out of here. So I hope you enjoyed We Like Old Adverts. Please leave a message in the comment section below. Like us, share us, subscribe, little button down there. Or if you'd like to suggest something for us, you can email welikeoldadverts@gmail.com. Send a little introductory video and a link to the advert itself. We'll see if we like it and maybe we'll put it up. So that's nice, isn't it? Say goodbye, Jim and Conal.
See ya.
And it's bye from me as well. See you some more. Bye-bye.
Long egg.
Oh, I love being mates with all us lot, especially me.